All right. Good morning, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be looking into Ethereum USDT. We're going to start from the 21 day and pretty much end it on the 5 minute, 1 minute. Um, Thank you to the guys that have been liking and subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Small channel's growing, and I'm glad. I'm really glad. Thank you. All right, so let's get some targets in here because from what I can see, Ethereum had its update and was pretty much by the news, sell the event. So that's pretty much what happened. If you scroll down, you'll see Discord links. One of them there is called Alpha Trading Tools, which are the tools we use. We do daily live streams. So myself and Yasha, we pretty much called the top on the day, 30 minutes after the update went through and was running at about $4,005, $4,030. I still have way bigger targets, but as I say, in that stream, those are like my ridiculous targets, but I will show them here anyway. All right, all we're doing here is we're getting the direction of volatility and then some probabilities and then some oscillators. All right, direction of volatility, probabilities, direction of oscillator. Okay, 21 day. What can we see for Ethereum? Currently, Ethereum not really looking too healthy here as it's caught in negative drift, aka small candles down, or anything on the lower time frames, like anything below 21 day, any pumps are going to be sold into until this signature changes here. Bearish, bearish, but it's still in a positive phase. So returns are starting to decay to the upside, aka pumps are starting to die off. Okay, here we have the 14 day, as you will see here. Perfect touch on the reverse wave trend, losing its pump signature. Any closes below, if we can get that little red one. I don't know why TradingView isn't accurate like it should be. Anyway, any closes below that red line here, we will be looking for another touch down, maybe into the mean. So any closes below 3,569, ironically, we're going to look for pullbacks into the bottom side of pretty much this side, $1,820. I know it's a big assumption, but there are a whole bunch of lines here to stop it. If it holds above here, it could be long-term bullish. You have 2 days, just like XRP, you have 2 days until the next 14-day print. All right, this is the 7-day cone. We're just going to get the direction of volatility. At the end, we'll come back to these cones. All right, that is pretty much in a sneaky dump mode, on the edge of a sneaky dump mode, trying to look for continuation. As you saw on the 14-day reverse wave trend, perfect touch here. Okay, same thing. It's quantified the data. Those, when the cones cross through any of the lines you see around the candlesticks, it just forms a shitload of liquidity. And now if you play the game of Nokia 3310, you're going to want to hunt that liquidity, and you need to know where to put your liquidity. Okay, so here we have, again, it's a little 50-50. This is the 3-day. I want to draw this section out here, as this will be good continuation points to at least know if my, let's say I'm a bear, I will at least be able to know when I'm wrong. All right, just a little blue box for here. So the blue box from 3,475 to 3,506. If the candles can close above there, we are looking for a reversal back into $3,800. If it starts to close below there, we are looking for a touch down to 3,143. Furthermore, 2,653. Somewhat on a very decent day of crypto. Okay, this is our daily. Over here, we pretty much have contracting, that's 50-50. Over here, we'll get to these circles in a bit as well. We have 50-50. We have possible negative drift, and now this is on a 6 hour. If this negative drift picks up, becomes a friend, trend becomes a friend, we immediately start looking for 3,367. So it's about a $100 move, you could say a $90 move to the downside today. Then we have volatility wanting to pick up a little bit more. Trend is your friend. So I'm more so looking at 3370 for today's target rather than the upside target of the week. What else have we got? We've got 50-50 on the 90. We've got dump mode coming in on the 45-minute. Did hit an outlier event here. Let's see if we've got a reverse wave tendy up. Okay, any closes below by the time the stream is uploaded. I don't know if this will have relevance, but we'll find out. Any closes above here, we do look for another touch to daily mean. Any closes below here, we do look for the touch of a touch for yesterday's daily mean. Okay, pretty important levels for just intraday trading. Contraction was positively correlated on the 15-minute, aka this dump is slowing down. Let's see if the 5-minute's gonna try whip up anything. 5-minute is in expansion mode. Unfortunately, it dumped itself down, then picked itself up into pump mode, and the next best phase for volatility is contraction. So volatility is going to contract. Well, this is positively correlated. It could push it down more. We have to watch that. Maybe we'll come back to that. Oh, 1 minute slipped quite hardcore. Also again 50-50. That's your 5-minute pushing it up. And this needs to contract. If this stays contracted here, sorry, coming up with a little bit of flu. If this stays contracted here, it will push up, at least try push into the next higher, lower high it's made over here. Okay, let's do 7-day. 7-day is this one. Okay, now because Ethereum is outside of its cone, it's technically on price discovery, and it hasn't maxed out volatility, which means it does have an opportunity to stay above this cone. The moment all three of these things go red, it doesn't mean sell, it just means volatility is maxed out. So it's going to be quite hard to beat that pivot. I literally make them pivots, okay? Then we're going to go to the daily, and I'll make these big so you guys can see the actual form and function of these cones. All right, general observation, here it started. It didn't ever touch these blue lines, but there's a pink range. As you can see, it's quite well defined by the pink range. Now, the same that I said with XRP, if it holds above a pink line over here, 2,178 in this case, it's still long-term bullish. If it fails here, we automatically look for the other side of the range at 1559, but we're only going to get there if we start failing below this probability level over here, which is $3,035. Right, this is about a 98% chance of a pullback. Okay, when it does get into this region here, so just call this a 97 to 98% pullback. That is a 99.999% chance pullback. Okay, so we are looking for a pullback until we get some more flashes in the volatility here. Now, this is a good example. Volatility is flash red. Okay, so technically that's telling me it's ready to mean revert. Obviously it's a little bit late here, but we know the blue lines. If it fails blue lines, I want to go touch the next blue lines. So it has signaled it wants a mean reversion. Where's the mean in this case? The mean in this case, go away, is down here, 1811. All right, now we're going to open up the skewed cone. Skewed cone is pretty much printing the same thing, and that mean is at 1794, and any failures below 2144, it's tickets. Now, in order for Ethereum to carry on and maybe push into complete new higher highs, it obviously needs to break that 3-day box that we demarcated, but it needs to get above 3825. If it can get above 3825, it does have the opportunity to hit the outside of this code. Furthermore, if it gets down to 2990 and it can hold this range, it's going to be such a hard thing to trade, but it will give us some good scalps. Okay. Now let's go to the 90 minutes so we can define some crazy shit. Okay. Today we're already calling for an untouched daily mean over here at 3369, either today or tomorrow, but I'm going to expect today. Furthermore, there's another ranging target, so I'll do this range for us. There's a range between here and here, and that's an untouched weekly mean at 3717. Okay, so this is quite a big range. I'll just go up in the circumstance of 10%. Okay, General idea is first touch here, it's more than likely going to get scalped down. Wait for the next daily print once it has touched, and you can make a longer term decision off of that thing. Over here, what would be pretty cool is if it does touch and then push straight back into the weekly mean. Okay, let me go big. Sorry, press the wrong one. And here we go. All right, this is where we called pretty much top at 40,000. I'm just going to say 405. And let's follow this down. Okay, to $1,625. Why? Because there's an untouched, and there's a whole bunch more in here, untouched VRE mean sitting way before the news broke out over here from last year, October. Okay, remains untouched. Next one that remains untouched, 1736. Now these are lining up with the other side of our cones. 1986. Okay, over here, 2,439. Okay, this one, 2,755. Those are all targets that I would say is a healthy pullback, but it obviously needs to be holding above the pink over here at 1,783. Let's just go back to the daily cone. I've already explained that. Ethereum getting a little bit chopped out here. There's going to be a lot of signal processing to happen. DLP will be true for a bullish push if above 3517. RO will have hidden bear div if you close below 3516. Okay, it's not that these two are counteracting each other. It's just that you got to know where their outliers are and where their means are with relevancy to what's going on. Yeah, if you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. There's Discord links to the trading tools below, Alpha Trading Tools, and my little personal private Discord thing. Growing it slowly, thanks to the 10 guys that have pitched up. Very much appreciated. I hope you guys have a blessed day further. African Crypto Warlord, out.